Alright guys, so in this video, I realize I've been gone for a while, but in this video I want to show you, I know this is old news, there's a lot of conspiracies about the Sandy Hook shooting, whether it happened or it did not, whether or not it was government influence to have gun control and create a false flag to get everybody paranoid, to turn over their guns. If you're looking at Agenda 2030 and 21, you also understand that there is supposed to be some type of one world order, one world government. So let's go ahead and talk about that after this.
Because I am hard, you will not like me. But the more you hate me, the more you will learn.
All right, welcome back. So I have a video to show you real quick, and here in this video, what we have is Robbie Parker, the father of a deceased child, walking up to the podium, smiling, grinning, carrying on. A few things could have happened there. One, it could have been, somebody said something funny and he laughed. But honestly, of course, everybody grieves differently, but honestly, if it were me and I just lost a child, I don't even think I would have the energy to smile. But let's take a look.
Robbie Parker, I assume he's going to come out to the microphones now and make a statement. Looks like the family is there and they're getting ready to come to the microphone, so we'll listen in.
Okay. So my name's Robbie Parker. My family is one of the families that lost a child yesterday in the Sandy Hook Elementary School shootings here in Connecticut.
Okay. So, it is suspicious. There's no doubt about it. All the conspiracy theory videos for the Sandy Hook have been taken down from YouTube and social media to begin with. That doesn't really help somebody's case. You know, when they're trying to disprove or prove a conspiracy theory, it doesn't really help anybody's case by taking down, somebody else's opinion. It does, in a sense, violate the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. Freedom of speech, freedom of press, etc. Doesn't mean you have freedom of consequences, but it does mean you can say what you want to say. You should be able to be heard. I wasn't there, I don't know, but there were so many videos showing different placements of the ambulances and different testimonies about how many police were there, how many people were actually in the school. It wasn't just Adam Lanza. The medical examiner was very up and down. I have to go through some of my old downloaded stuff. But I'm bringing this up simply because I have a good point. Don't put it past your thoughts if the government is doing things to set up false flags to get you to conform to what the one world order is supposed to be. I've told you before. UN Agenda 2030, 21, they're all on the website. The United Nations website. Okay? So, when I tell you to go look at it, that's what I mean. Go look at it. Read between the lines. There's a lot of complete conspiracy theories to begin with about 9/11 and Kennedy, and we all have ideas about all these things. There was even reports where Sandy Hook was abandoned. It's not, but there were. The InfoWars host, Alex Jones, he was sued and lost for the defamation of character. I don't really see how that would have passed because there was video evidence. There was statements. There was controversies in statements. But see, all that happens. Back during the Kennedy assassination, there was no internet. For the public, right? So American citizens were only given what they were told. And they had to believe that. It was also a different time. They believed the government. They believed in the government. But I see this guy, cracking a joke and then going, like he's getting himself, in the moment, you can't help but wonder. You can't help but wonder. People will say, I was there, or I was there, or I saw it. Well, hello, they're not going to just put out a story like that without some type of action there. I mean, look at Kennedy. There was action, mobs in the street, police action. They arrested what's his name. They had, pictures of him in the hospital and autopsy photos. If you're going to, okay, who was it that I believe it was Hitler, said that if you tell a lie enough, you begin to believe it. Right? Who's to say that this was not a setup to gain control of your freedoms and your guns? Who is to say that it really did or did not happen? I mean, we can put up gravestones. I would have to really look. But there was actually a picture of a supposed child who died at Sandy Hook standing next to Obama after the fact. So that could all, again, be media propaganda. Trying to get you to, disbelieve and things like that. So all I have to say, though, is when you're reading stories or you're watching videos, just because it's on the internet doesn't mean it's true. And that goes both ways. Goes both ways, right? But let me know in the comments what you think of this. This is a father who supposedly, and I realize this is really old, but I'm starting my channel now, so we're just gonna have to go with it. This is a father who recently lost his 7-year-old child. I sure as hell wouldn't be smiling. Would you? Let me know in the comments below.